Hi, I'm Jim Knotts, President and CEO of the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Fund. Welcome to today's virtual reading of the names. 2022 marks the 40th anniversary of the dedication of the Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C. As part of our commemoration, we'll host an in-person reading of the names at the wall from November 7th through 10th, 2022, when all 58,281 names on the wall will be read aloud. In the lead up to that event, we'll be reading names each day online while sharing the photos of these heroes. For our daily virtual reading, the names of the service members will be read by month and day of death between the years 1956 and 1975 in alphabetical order for the given day. We apologize in advance for any mispronunciations. Know that our readers are doing their best to honor these service members. We hope you'll listen and watch each day and share with others as we remember and honor those who gave their lives during the Vietnam War. David Francis Abbott, Erhard Jimmy Adams, Billy Alvin Allen, Jose Ricardo L. Alvarez, Willett Rankin Amendola, David Anthony Anderson, Keith John Andress, Kenneth Jacob Arendt, Terry Lee Armstrong, Gregory Wayne Altman, Bobby Lee Barber, Glenn Douglas Bates, Thomas Richard Brady, Kenneth Laverne Brown, Charles Edward Brown Jr., Michael Dennis Camerlengo, Douglas John Campbell, Refugio Canales, Ralph R. Carpenter Jr., Patrick Henry Carroll, Gary Wayne Coakley, Carl Dalton Cooper, Thomas Michael Curtis, Eugene Thomas Daly Jr., Patrick John Dearborn, Thomas Alfred Duckett, James Edgar Duncan Jr., James Gard Edinger, Stefano James Fiducioso, Melvin Eugene Fode, Robert Michael Foley, Larry Lee Fuller, Carl Franklin Garrison, Louis Bernard Gill, George Allen Gillespie, Eric Eugene Gittins, George William Grega, Muriel Stanley Grooms, Gary Eugene Grubbs, Michael Leroy Harris, Wesley Homer Harris Jr., John Bryant Headley, Moises Romero Herrera Jr., Leo Claude Hester Jr., James Edward Howard Jr., Robert George Huffschmid, Paul Joseph Hughes, Mike Gomez Ibarra, Terry Allen Johnson, Davis Allen Jones, Stephen Joseph Castor, Hulis Edgar Key Jr., John Chester King, Robert Earl Klein, Frederick Woodrow Knapp, Gerald Kropidlowski, Samuel Lightman, David Michael Livingstone, Augustine Lopez Jr., Darrell Steve Love, Oscar Maloney, Richard Raymond Manaman, David Lee Mason, John Albert May,
Gilman William McKay, Jacob McKee, William Daniels Mira Jr., Herbert Joseph Miller, Roy Waldo Miller Jr., Robert Perry Mills Jr., Robert Everett Moore, Richard David Morrow, Marvin Burnett Mullis Jr., Philip Larry Nichols, Michael Robert Norton, Raymond Franklin Orr Jr., John Thomas Orico, Dana Allen Pitts, Frederick William Pruden, Andrew James Robertson, George Henry Regola, Jerome Michael Roos, Jesse Samaripa, Keith Frank Saunders, James Irwin Schlinger, Robert Emil Schroeder Jr., William Lee Sferaruza, David Howard Shoemaker, James Arnold Singleton, Richard Edward Smith, James Frederick Spencer, John William Stokerman, William Dean Sturdivant, No Tamayosa, Wendell Taylor, Donald Jean Vollmer, Lawrence W. Whitford, Jr., Tracy Lee Woolery, Johnny Williams, Laban Raphael Williams, Barry Russell Wood, James Joseph Wright, Frank Joseph Yokes, Nicholas Charles Zozula,